Yeah. Hey guys, it's Miss Sublet. I am still sick, so I know I sound terrible, but it was very important that I got on here today and talk to you all about an issue that we've been having in our school over the last couple of days. Um, so, first, I want to explain to you all what a threat assessment is because you all might not know. So, a threat assessment is a bunch of questions that I am trained to ask you all if I think there is a threat happening in our school. And this means a couple different things. First, it could mean that you threatened somebody directly. Okay, maybe you said, I'm going to hurt you in some way. That is the first type of threat. Okay, another way that you can threaten somebody, you don't even use your words. Okay, maybe you make a gesture. Sometimes people like go like this, or sometimes they hold up like a gun sign. That is considered a threat. Okay. It doesn't matter if you are saying anything, if you said any words, if you're making those gestures, that is considered a threat. Another way it could be a threat is if you write a letter or a comment or you draw a picture. I know, even if you draw a picture of a threatening scene, that can be considered a threat. Now, I might also have to do an assessment if a child or a student says something very hurtful, like, go kill yourself. Okay, that is a threat. That is trying to get someone to harm themselves. Okay, so I would also have to do a threat assessment on that. Now, sometimes I have to do a risk assessment. It's a little bit different. A risk assessment is someone that wants to harm themselves in some way. Okay. But today we're going to focus on the threat assessment. So, what happens when Miss Sublet does a threat assessment is that I ask the student who made the threat a series of questions. And then I grade that to see if it is a true risk, a true assessment that could happen, a true threat that could happen. Okay. If that happens and it comes out that yes, this is a major issue. This is a threat. This child could hurt somebody, then I have steps I have to take in order to keep the school safe. One of those steps is that I might have to send that student to a hospital, okay, to get better. All right, because obviously they're struggling with something. So I might have to send that student to a hospital, and I don't want to do that, but if it means that it's going to help that student, then I will do that, okay? Another thing I might do is I might have to get a outside agency involved. Okay, maybe you need to start seeing a therapist. Maybe you need to go outside of the school and get some extra help. And then I always, no matter what, have to contact your parents, okay, to let them know that this happened. So whenever we make silly gestures, whenever we're like shooting the guns in the air, or we're doing gestures like that, you're going to harm somebody, or you're drawing a picture, or you're writing a story, or whatever it may be, it's a serious matter. Okay, we don't take that lightly. We don't take that lightly in our school. We don't take that lightly in our district, and we definitely don't take it lightly in our state. Okay, it's a serious thing. All I've heard all week for the last week, or and even in the last week, well, I was just joking. That's not a joke, guys. That's not something we joke about. That's not something we kid about, and it's not something we say lightly. Okay, so please be aware that if you say something like that, whether you were joking, kidding around, I didn't mean that, Miss Sublet, I'm still going to treat it like you did. I'm going to do the assessment, and I'm going to get whoever needs to be involved, whether that be a doctor, a police officer, or whoever. I'm going to make sure our school's safe no matter what. Okay, so it's not a joke, it's not funny, and we're not going to do that here at Houstonville. Okay, if anybody has anything that they need to report, we went over that at the beginning of the year, but maybe we need to go over it again. We report to an adult if we hear anything that like that that's going on in our school. And we take it seriously. Even if it's your best friend and they say, "Hey, I was just kidding." we still have to take that seriously, okay, guys? So remember, we have to use our words in the right way, in an appropriate way. And if everyone's not laughing, guys, it's not funny, okay? So we're not making jokes about that. All right, just remember, I'm here for you if you need me. And so are your teachers, and so are everybody else. If you need anything, you let us know. Have a good day.